Coach Kevin Donley with St. Francis, getting ready for Malone. Would you call this a challenging season for yourself?
Well, when I saw the schedule, I knew it was going to be challenging, Ross. I knew we were going to have to open up with a tough one in Iowa, which it was, and we got away with a 1-point win. And I knew that stretch with St. X and Walsh and Marion were going to be tough, and it was. So nothing's disappointed me in terms of the challenging schedule. We're disappointed, we didn't come away with a better game last week. We lost number 1 and number 2. Okay, we're sitting here 4-2. You got to get a good handle on things where we are at this point. Played 24 quarters now, and 10 of the last quarters we've had 70% of our offensive production on sideline watching because of injury. We lost a defensive quarterback in Canton, Ohio a week ago. So, we're having to fill in with some guys that are going to have to really step it up and learn things and get it done until we get some people back.
What's the latest update with some of the injuries?
Well, Coleman is starting to get back into it. He's had no contact. He goes back tomorrow to see if he can get cleared. Wolf's still out for a couple weeks. Alfred Giannis out for a couple weeks. Grimes is out for the year. So we've had some really significant injuries on both sides of the ball. So, it's part of the game. You just got to tough it up, and you got to get guys to step up. Just awfully difficult to do it when you're playing the elite of the country in order to do that. But, I'm optimistic. We've got great kids. They're more resilient than I. They come bouncing back Tuesday, and we've had good practices. We'll get ready to go and be our best on Saturday.
Do you get the feeling now that I guess your backs are kind of up against the wall that it's, refocusing the guys?
Well, I don't think that has to do with it as much as the schedule. I mean, I think our kids are optimistic about what lies ahead. We still got a lot of football to play. So, we just got to take care of it a week at a time. A part of, I think, being a young football team and you're lacking some maturity is to peek ahead sometimes. And then, you get some injuries in it. You have a game where you don't play well. Goes back to maturity. You got to take one game at a time, regardless of who it is. Got to try to stay healthy. Nature of the game, people get beat up in this line of work. So I believe in our players, believe in our coaches, and we're going to finish up strong.
What's that say for your program, though? Because some teams, 2 losses, and that pretty much ends their season. But, you guys are still fighting for a playoff spot.
We're going to be a Cinderella team down the road once we get patched up here in a couple weeks. I do believe that. We're going to get better and better. We're going to be in a good position when postseason comes around.
You're excited to see how guys kind of step and fill some of the roles, some of the voids that are empty right now?
Yeah, we were excited about getting Matheson ready this week. Wolf's out. Campbell's been ill, some kind of virus. So we're anxious to get him rolling. He separates his shoulder yesterday. So, here we are again, either injury or illness, a lot of stuff going around. So it's a matter of toughness. You got to suck it up. You got to play hurt. You got to play when you don't feel well. But kids are responding well, and we'll bounce back, play well this week.